Hello everyone, it's Dale here. Welcome to the new weekly trading ideas video. Now, before I jump into the trading ideas, I'd like to show you something. I'm very excited about this because I've never done this before. So what you see before you is my website, trader-dale.com. And if you click here, trading course and tools, it'll take you to a special page, which I designed just for this Halloween. And this special page contains a special Halloween offer, which you can see right here. And what the offer includes is basically everything that I've ever made in a one special combo pack that includes it all. It includes the Elite pack, which is educational and indicator pack that will teach you everything about volume profile trading, provide you with my custom-made volume profile indicators, and also includes access to my day trading and swing trading levels, which you'll be getting every day. The next thing is the order flow pack, and the order flow pack includes my custom-made order flow software and also an order flow trading video course. There's like 12 hours of it, so everything that you need to know about order flow is included. Now, what you are also going to get is my investing pack, which is the newest pack, and it includes a complete investing method from A to Z, including custom-made tools and indicators that you are going to need. Now, I've been investing for like 16 years for now, and this pack will teach you everything that I know in simple step-by-step guide. There are videos, I really recommend checking those out. They'll show you everything that's included. So check it out. This offer also includes a special tech support, which will install and set up everything for you, so you don't need to spend your time doing that. And you can get all those together for $5.97. Alright, so that's the special Halloween deal. Now let me switch over to the charts and let's do some trading analysis. So what you see before you is the euro dollar 30-minute time frame. This is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators. By the way, all those are part of the Elite pack, which I've just showed you. And what I want to talk about here are two resistances, this one and this one. And by the way, the levels which I'm showing you today are the levels from the members area, which the members have access to every day, and they get my trading signals every day. So anyways, back to the levels. Let me show you how those levels nicely stand out if I stretch the volume profile over this downtrend zone. As you can see, there are three significant zones that really stand out. This heavy volume zone, this heavy volume zone, and this heavy volume zone. Now, when there is a trend like this, I like to trade pullbacks to the heavy volume zones. As you can see, the first heavy volume zone, this one, got already spent. The price hit that heavy volume zone. This is where it hit at the beginning of that zone. Also very nice confluence with first deviation of a VWAP. And boom. Very nice trade from here. If you're trading from this level, which is the point of control of this zone, then also this would be a nice trade. But this level, this heavy volume cluster is now spent. Now, I like to focus on this one and this one, because those two haven't been spent yet. So this one at 1.0580 is based on this volume cluster, which is telling us that sellers who are pushing the price downwards were adding to their short positions in here before pushing the price even lower. So this is important zone for sellers who are pushing the price downwards, and when there is a pullback to it, I think there'll be a reaction because sellers from here will want to defend this zone, which is clearly important for them because they placed a lot of their shards here. So that's why I think there'll be a reaction. So this is reason number one. Reason number two is that if you look in here, the price reacted very strongly to this level in the past, which means it worked as a support in the past, right? This level. When the price blew past that support, it turned into newly formed resistance. This is a price action setup. As you can see, it very nicely aligns with this volume profile setup. So 2 independent setups pointing us to this level, and that's a combo that I really like to trade. So currently I'll just be waiting for that pullback. When the price reaches this zone, I'll open up the Oriflow software, wait for confirmation, and then jump in the trade. But even if you don't have Oriflow software, even if you don't know how to use it, you can just jump in when the price reaches this zone, because chances are that there'll be a reaction. Now, the second level, this one, is at 1.0616. It is based on those heavy volumes which were accumulated here before the start of this sell-off. This is telling us that the sellers who are pushing the price downwards here were building up their short positions in here. This is how the big trading institutions work. They first build up their positions and then they manipulate the price. So this is the zone where they were most likely building up their short positions. Right here, this is the beginning of the zone. This is where I think the reaction is most likely to occur. So ideal case scenario would be pull back to the first resistance, boom, a reaction, then pull back to the second resistance and a reaction. So let's wait, let's see, and hopefully we will see those pullbacks which we can trade from. All right, so that's for the euro, the levels from our members area. And let me now switch over to another chart, which will be the US dollar Japanese yen. And in here, I'll also show you the levels which we have in the members area. So this is the US dollar Japanese yen. Again, we are looking at a 30-minute time frame. And the level which I wanted to show you here is a support at 149.17. This support is based on a volume profile setup, which is called the volume accumulation setup. Now, what the volume accumulation setup is telling us here is that there was a rotation from which strong buying activity started here. Now, within this rotation, as you can see, massive volumes were accumulated. And this appears like buyers who are accumulating their long positions before pushing the price aggressively upwards. Now, this zone is very important for those buyers, otherwise they wouldn't have placed all those volumes here. And the level which I have here is the beginning of that heavy volume zone, right? 149.17. So when there is that pullback, if there is this pullback, then I expect a reaction like this. What I like about this is how slowly and shyly the price goes towards the level. I don't really see any aggression of sellers. So currently it looks like aggressive sellers are not really present here, which looks very good because when they meet with those strong buyers from here, chances are that those buyers will just push the price upwards aggressively and there'll be not really any resistance from those sellers. So this is the volume accumulation setup on the Japanese yen. Now there is also another thing that I wanted to show you here. Let me just delete this flexible profile and show you on this cumulative profile, which is a profile that shows volume distribution throughout the whole week. Right here, this is the weekly point of control, which means heaviest volumes throughout the whole previous week were traded here. As you can see, it is at our level, and this massively adds strength to that level. Now, in addition to that, you can see that the price reacted close to our level in the past, which means that it worked as a resistance in the past, not the level exactly, but this general zone. And then, when the price blew past that, the resistance turned into support. So all those indications are telling me that this should work. This should be a good level to trade from. So hopefully we will see this pullback and we'll be able to trade from here. If you want to increase your chances and increase your profits, then when the price reaches this zone around the entry level, it's best to open up the Oriflow software and wait for confirmation. That's how I'll be doing it. All right, so that's for the Japanese yen. And let me now switch over to the next chart, and it will be the ES, another of the symbols where I do a daily update for members of my trading course. And today I'd like to show you a level which I published here yesterday night. And the level is a resistance at 4,394.5. By the way, I haven't mentioned this. The ES is futures for the Standards and Poor's 500 index. You're looking at 30-minute time frame, my favorite time frame to do this day trading analysis. And this level, which I have here, is based on a setup which is called the rejection setup. It is a volume profile setup. And if you look closer, you can see that the price made this sharp rejection of higher prices here. This means that buyers were pushing the price upwards, and then aggressive sellers started to jump in and push the price aggressively downwards. This is the rejection. So if you look in the volumes within the rejection, I prefer to trade from those, the volume cluster which is closest to the place where the price turned. This is the beginning of that heavy volume cluster, and this is where I like to trade from. But it is not just this, it is also the weekly point of control. Again, this is the weekly volume profile, and the weekly point of control on ES was right here at our level. So this massively adds strength to the level, because if it was just this volume cluster, it probably wouldn't be too strong for me to trade from this zone, but it's combined with this weekly point of control in here, and that's why I like this level and why I'll be trading from here. So again, I'll be waiting for the price to reach to this zone, and this is the zone where sellers become very aggressive and started to push the price downwards. When the price reaches this zone, I expect those sellers to become active again, aggressive again, and push the price downwards again. All right, so that's for that. That's for the trading ideas. I hope you guys liked them. All those trading ideas today were picked from levels that I publish for my members every day. If you want to join us, there is this special Halloween sale, which you can get until the end of the month. Now, before I wrap this video up, I'd like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made indicators for TradingView platform. It's volume profile and VWAP indicators. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do next is I'll do another contest in the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate in the contest is leave a comment below this video that I'll upload on YouTube. And the next week I'll randomly pick one person to win those indicators. All right. So that's about that. That's about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading.